Coming up on today's episode, good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Wednesday evening, 7:34 now, as you can see here by the time. I have a couple explanations for you today, and I want to do those real quick. And we'll probably post this tomorrow on Thursday, so you can see. These things were all with Bob's help today. That I did all these things. He's been instrumental in. Bob is just one of these people that knows how to find out things when he gets on the web, and he can find information, and it's very helpful indeed. And first thing we're going to do is go into a different video that I made earlier using the new version of OBS Studio that I was able to download with, again, Bob's help, and replace my buggy version from yesterday that everybody kind of saw did not work exactly like we hoped it would. So let me, without further ado, go ahead and put that in here now, and we'll come back and talk some more after that's done. Well, good afternoon, YouTube. Here at the 1:21 in the afternoon. On this this is Wednesday, isn't it? Yes, Wednesday. I've got to get this straight in my mind what it is. Let's see. This is Wednesday. Excellent. This is being recorded in OBS. Basically, just wanted to see how it worked and see if I can add things. What I was trying to do last night, let me do that real quick. Let me find my window. Add a source here, which is an image. And browse. Let's see. D. Do. Alright, what I'm going to add is the image I was trying to add. I wanted to see how it's supposed to work. I was thinking that this would be a, let's see, SM, or St. Jude. St. Jude, yes. Open. Alright, now you can see it up there, I think. But I had this done like this, and I was hoping it would cover up what I was doing, and it did this time. This is a newer version of OBS. This is 26.0.2. I'm sorry. Downloaded it this morning with the help of Bob, and I've got that going now. So let me turn that off. You can. Oops, wrong one. Alright, there I'm back again, and like I said, that was what I was trying to do last night. This is a Zoom meeting window, by the way. I didn't know if I could tell you that. See, now there, I gotta do that. I gotta get rid of that. I need to make that default, but it just doesn't do it. So, alright. So that's gone now. I don't have to worry about that. The intro, if I play the intro, that was supposed to work, and then we were supposed to go into the Zoom meeting. I had the Zoom meeting up already, like this. Let's see if I can make this the correct size that it needs to be. I don't think it's going to be big enough, but alright, that's as big as it gets. See, that's another thing. I was hoping it would snap when I did the three of us in there, and I was hoping it would snap to it. Let me add this other intro. That's a media source. Alright, let me find that. And that should be in the external odds and ends podcast intro. There we go. So there you go. There's it. I don't know if it's I don't know if you're hearing the sound of that or not. I'll find out when I play the recording back, but I think it should. But it's supposed to come up to this, is the way it's supposed to work. And that's the way that should have worked. And that didn't work that way either. So that was just some of the things I've had a problem with on the old version of OBS that I was using. And I think this one's going to be better, I hope. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to double check and make sure everything was working. And I should be able to hit the image. Yep, pops up. See, there's a little icon. I know you guys can't see it, but there's a little icon by each source. Looks like an eyeball that you can turn on and off things. Just like I can play the intro again, and or I can turn that off. So, you know, that's the way that works. And that's how you're supposed to control things, and it does work. I can turn myself off, as you can see, or turn myself back on. That's the way this is supposed to work. And that's what I thought I did last night, but it didn't happen. I think the OBS was buggy, for one thing. I know it was because when I quit OBS, there was still a down here in my task tray, there was still a OBS instance there, and I tried to exit out of that. It wouldn't exit. It was froze up. So I'm pretty sure that's the problem with that. So, all right, now stop this and see how it looks like, and we'll go from there. The time passed to 7:36 now. It hasn't been very long, but I just inserted the video from earlier inside in Shotcut, and that was one of the other programs that we got installed today, and that was all because of Bob. Again, I wanted to credit him because it is, you know, his credit to his credit or whatever. So basically, he helped me get this program, this next program I want to show you, installed, and that made a big difference to me. And this is called the Snap Store. Now, basically, you can see all the choices that you have here to look at, and all of these programs are very easy to install. You basically click on them, say install. You do have to type in your password to root, and you know, that's just normal in Linux, but it's just so easy to use. And like I said, that's how I did it. I installed the new version of OBS, which is 26.0.2, I think. And now this is not the version for Linux that has the virtual camera, but it will come eventually, I'm sure. But this is a nice stable version, and I used it to make that film that you just saw, or that recording that you just saw. It worked flawlessly, so I'm hoping it continues to work flawlessly. And I did have problems with the one yesterday. It was locked up, and just seems like it was kind of buggy. It didn't work right. So, you know, I'm hoping this new one doesn't do that, and if it does, then maybe the next time I do this. Now, Carl will be doing our next live interview on the podcast, and I'm not sure exactly who's coming up, but whoever comes up, he will be doing that. And when I say he's doing that, we both appear on the podcast. But now, last time I ran the YouTube, I ran the Zoom meeting, and I ran the OBS. And that's a little bit complicated as far as getting it all done. It's only complicated getting it set up. Once it's set up, it's just a matter of monitoring with OBS, and you know, queuing your different images. Like when I did the St. Jude's, I did it, but it didn't come up like it was supposed to. And it worked on this one. I'll show you, like I said, you saw how it worked on this. And so anyway, that's one of the programs I installed with this Snap utility program. Now this is for Debian Linux or its variants now. MX and Ubuntu are both variants of Debian, and so they do have or have the ability to use the Snap program. So one of the other good things about Snap is the fact that it will update the software that you install using it automatically. And both of the programs, well, I mean all three of the programs that I downloaded using Snap today are the latest versions of those programs. Shotcut, I don't know if I showed you that. Let me show you that real quick. So there it is, and you can see when we look at the about Shotcut, there's our version 20.11.28, and that is the latest version. You can click it here. It says you are running the latest version of Shotcut, so that does work. And the other one was Color Paint. Now that's the big one for me because I'm able to use the rotate function on the images that I put into the thumbnails now. Before it was limited to 90-degree increments, 90 degrees, let's see, 180, you could do 270 and you know, all the way around or whatever. But now you can do it in any increments you want. Just put in any degree you want to rotate it, and it will rotate that. So it's really nice. I like that. So it's up from the version I was using. I was using 18 point something, and it switched to basically 2 more points, which is 20 something. There's are the programs I did install today using Snap, Color Paint, K2 Media Downloader. I'm hoping I can use that to download YouTube videos. I was not able to download the one yesterday. I kept getting just the ending from it. Ron C. was able to do that and was nice enough to make the edit for us and put that up or send it to me, and I put it up. But so that was nice. And so OBS Studio, you can see there that I did get that installed, and Shotcut. So system applications are here, and those are the things that we use to to make the Snap Store work and stuff like that. Those add-ons are the bottom, are the not utilities, but the runtime libraries, things like that. If you were in Windows, it would be the DLL files. We'll call them that. So anybody's familiar with that. So. But there are a lot of programs here that you can install, and it is a very good program. So very happy about that. I will be making the thumbnail for this video with Color Paint and rotating some images and some letters and things like that, so you'll be able to see how much better the software will allow you to make your thumbnails. And that's a big thing for me, because I enjoy doing it, number one, but number two, I think it just goes a little bit, makes it look a little more professional, and that's just my opinion, but you know. So anyway, not really sure yet who's coming up next on the interview, the podcast. We hope it's somebody, but then somebody hasn't got back with us yet, so we don't know for sure. We're hoping to do that next week. Around the same time, hopefully. Maybe try to get it a little later so other people can take advantage of it, and hopefully we'll get that going. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. From the comments have been totally positive today on that, and I'm very tickled about that, even with the screw-ups that I did. And so, like I said, Carl will be running this next one, and hopefully he'll have a better time of it. He's got his Frankenstein computer, and hopefully that will be able to handle the task and run all the programs that he needs to run. So, also now on the, I will be doing a Friday flap this time. This will be uploaded Thursday, tomorrow, but there will be a Friday flap, and I'm hoping maybe I can get out in my car It was a beautiful day today, and it would have been perfect to do it out there. When I say beautiful, it was a little cold. It was when I went and picked up my drugs this morning at CVS. It was in the 20s then, but it was still nice and sunny. So once you get out in the car and get the car warmed up a little bit, it was perfect. So like I said, I'm hoping to do that maybe in the car, or maybe sitting here. Whenever we never do know what I'm going to do. So anywho, that's that. So you guys, I think that's about all I wanted to say. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.